कहीं हार के लेके जाए बाहर के, रुक जाना नहीं कहीं हार के, कांटों में के मिलेंगे तारे बाहर के।
Very good morning to all of you. It takes always, I say, a lot of commitment to attend the classes like this, that to life. Chalo, let us begin the third class for salary. And we are going to revise everything for allowances and retirement benefit, because that's why I took the retirement benefit first. Okay, before that, as we start the class, are you really enjoying the pearls of wisdom? Ma'am, tax padhane aaye to tax padha dijiye. Ye sab kyun zaruri hai? Bahut zaruri hai. It's like 50% is your knowledge, your hard work, and remaining 50% is your positive and growth oriented mindset. So every day we are building up that. What did we discuss yesterday? Yes. Yeah, put me a message so that we know all of us are live. Yes, thank you. So it is very important. What we discussed yesterday was you always have a choice. That's what I wanted to remind. And now today, something very important I want to discuss. Really sorry, 1 minute. See, we are now almost like 1 month left for the CA exam and the CMA exam. Very important it is that we all have this perfect mindset. So listen to this very carefully, what I'm telling you right now, dear students, that you need to have a very positive mindset. On and off, we will be going in doubt and fear. Again, we have to headstrong deal with that. Park it in the back seat and drive our car. आ जाओ, बैठ जाओ पीछे. Doubt नहीं रहेगा, fear नहीं रहेगा, ऐसे तो होगा नहीं. For this, one thing very important, I'm sharing my experience with all of you. I cleared my inter in first attempt. One group I gave. Final group 2 I cleared in first attempt. Income tax and customs and all, very scoring. Now came the group 1, and in that the law. I failed twice in CA final, and third time I cleared it. And I was very hardworking in those 2 attempts also where I failed. But one thing I realized, however strong you are and committed you are to attend these classes regularly, however committed you are to take down the notes and work very hard now for 8 to 10 hours, it's very important now to mark and keep what you are going to study one day before exam. From my side, I'm trying, but it's taking a lot of time to collect the top 50 questions according to trend, and which will cover all the adjustments. I will put it up in the Telegram channel. But right now, only thing is questions are there. So all answers, I'm getting it done. And it will take time, but I will do that. But what you are preparing one day before exam, on the day of exam, how you are making choice in the 15 minutes of the reading time, and what is your mindset in exam. Don't you think every cricket player is actually very good who is playing on the field? Then problem is like 1 lakh spectators watching them live, either in the stadium or in the TV or screens, and then they have to play. We can talk like this very bindas, but when I say chalo jao, Vasant just gone to the stage and speak, then what is happening? So that's what is exam. We are very good at understanding, we are writing the answers, our presentation is good, but in exam you need to work on mindset. Ab ma'am se problem mat discuss karo, uska solution batao. Solution is learn some pranayam skills. if possible, and not on the YouTube live, but on Zoom, definitely. If you message me, if you trust me, I will take 1 30-minute session. I am following Art of Living's pranayam. Shivani or Patanjali or Ramdev Baba, you click in YouTube and you have. So at least 2 to 3 basic pranayam. One is like Brahmari pranayam. These are like, it will open up the portals for you, increase your creativity, increase your learning power. कि आप एक बार पढ़ोगे और याद हो जाएगा, ट्रस्ट करोगे. हाँ, that pranayam technique is there, long breathing technique is there. Okay, now some of the students, as soon as they says मैम हम प्राणायाम करते हैं तो नींद आ जाती है, ठीक है, कान में प्राणायाम आई मीन से मेडिटेशन लगा के सो जाओ. When you sleep for less hours, sometimes it happens that as soon as you put up headphones and you try to do meditation, you go to sleep. It's okay. Put an alarm and take 20 minutes rest. That's fine. But either pranayam or there's a, Bhastrika. It is called Bhastrika pranayam, which is like instant energy booster. If you're feeling drowsy and you want to study, it's an instant energy booster. So pranayam, Bhastrika, this anapan kriya, what you breathe in from here, breathe out from here, then again breathe in. Okay, Brahmari pranayam. These are some of the names I'm saying. If possible, I'll put the link also. मैम ये सब हमारे लिए नहीं है, बड़े एज वालों के लिए, हमारे लिए है 50+ वालों के लिए, ठीक है, पर आपके लिए भी. ट्रस्ट मी डियर स्टूडेंट्स, व्हेन आई फेल्ड फॉर 2 times and when I cleared my CA final in 99, I learned that actually one thing I was lacking was the balance of mind. बैलेंस ऑफ माइंड मतलब कि कैसे काम रहना है, कैसे कॉन्फिडेंट रहना है, कैसे नेगेटिविटी को हेडस्ट्रॉन्ग डील करना है और रिलैक्स होके पेपर लिखना है. तो वह सब हो पाया बिकॉज ऑफ दैट प्राणायाम. इट आई गॉट डेवलप्ड सम काइंड ऑफ ब्यूटिफुल पेशेंस and confidence and that positivity that everyone, universe is helping me and things will work out. Trust me, I said this and it happened that I saw the question in RTP in the morning and it came exactly same in the FR exam. तो कैसी स्माइल निकली होगी सोचो, और वो भी 8 मार्क्स के लिए, देखा हुआ सुबह क्वेश्चन आया. तो ऐसा होगा, ट्रस्ट मी. चलो, over to salary chapter. This was the pearls of wisdom for today. Whatever help you want, if you feel, I can share some playlist also of the meditations, what I do it. Just remind me in the Telegram. 6 to 8 ke beech mein I am active on the Telegram. You can put me any doubts you have. Okay, right. Booster notes with question bank is this whole book. If you want to order, the printing cost, the courier cost, all is there in the Telegram. And if you just want the booster notes, you don't want to spare anything, classes ma'am free में पढ़ा रहे, notes भी free में दो, तो फिर wait करो, notes आएंगे. ठीक है, चलो. Right now, 1 second ना, क्या on हो गया ये? अरे no, 1 second, dear student. Okay, now fine. Some screen was coming. Okay, any doubt in yesterday's class? All of you are attending live with me. You can share. Did you all follow? What did I say for allowances? House rent allowance. Okay, there are some allowances which are completely exempt, like the judge of the Supreme Court and all. There are some allowances like tiffin allowance, medical allowance, conveyance allowance, city compensatory, 100% taxable. Now, allowances which are taxable partly. Let us talk about house rent allowance. Okay, house rent allowance is like fixed amount we will pay you. You stay in the rented house or you stay and you take the deduction. Okay, okay. So what is the deduction allowed from house rent allowance? Rent paid minus 10% of salary, actual HRA, and if you are in metro, 50% of the salary, non-metro 40%. Least is exempt. Now every time I'm saying rent paid minus 10% of salary, 50%, तो मैम ये क्या है? Salary की definition क्या है? For house rent allowance, the definition of salary is basic, DA covered in terms of retirement, and commission as a percentage. of turnover. Okay. If commission is given per month, don't take that in the HRA. Okay. Now listen, all of you dear students, sometimes they'll give you advance salary. Is advance salary not advance again salary? Huh? एडवांस सैलरी मतलब अगले बार की सैलरी भी मई जून 2023 की सैलरी भी अभी आ गई. इज इट टैक्सेबल? यस. On due and receipt, whichever is earlier, it is taxable. Now, when you receive advance salary, it is taxable. When you receive commission per month, it is taxable. Bonus, ex gratia, ये सब taxable है. But when it is taxable, okay, when all this is taxable, in that case, we don't need to consider this in the definition of HRA. Are you getting what I'm saying? Advance salary, bonus, commission, जो भी आपको मिल रहा है, everything is taxable in gross salary. But definition of salary for HRA has three things: basic, DA in terms of retirement, and commission as a percentage of salary. If some of you are feeling कि मैम कितना repeat कर रहे हैं, तो ये जरूरी है. Okay. Now allowances, I taught you many, but important ones I made you learn. Education allowance is exempt under section 1014, not 4, sorry. How much it is exempt? Education allowance 100 per month per child for 2 children. Hostel expenditure 300 per month per child for 2 children. And a handicapped person who's getting salary, you know, they have to go to government hospital, get the certificate कि physically handicapped है या कुछ और जो भी disability है, तो for them transport allowance is exempt up to 3,200 per month. So other than this, I told you one more thing. Suppose the company is giving uniform allowance to employee 5,000. Out of that, employee is spending 3,500 actually for uniform, for company purpose, that will not be taxable. This is given to you in Rule 2BB. It says that whenever allowances are given to you, related to that, if you're spending the money for company, that much is exempt. For example, I have a salesperson who keeps traveling from Hyderabad to whole South and, you know, to do the business work for our company. So now we are giving him traveling allowance per month, 10,000. But against that, 7,000 he has actually spent on traveling for company purpose. He has all the bills and chittas. So what will be taxable? 3,000. Done? Anyone is having any doubt? Pucho. Otherwise, straight now I am starting with retirement benefits. Sure, we will revise at the end. Leave travel assistant हमने कल किया था. Today we are starting with all the perquisites. A big list of perquisites is there. I am starting with that. ये वाला problem हमने कल किए थे. All the allowances. Yes, right. No, old handicapped and all, it was 1,500. Now it is 3,200 per person, beta. 3,200 per month. Transport allowance is exempt only for handicapped person. It's here. देख लो. आपको कोई doubt है तो पूछो. See, छोटी छोटी गलतियां correct हो जाएगी. If I say no, this is wrong, beta, it's not to tell you anything. मतलब I'm not here to test your knowledge. आप लोग सीखने आए हो, but if you can clear your doubts, it will be very helpful to you. चलो. Perquisites. Let us do perquisites now. What do you mean by perquisites? Yes, it's a waterfall. Employer is paying to employee in cash or in kind. How in cash? By reimbursing, or in kind by giving some facility. Yeah. There are some perquisites which are completely exempt for employees. जैसे आप देखो, this part without seeing also, ma'am, such a big list. No, but you need to remember it orally and it's very easy, I'll tell you. Very easy. Dekho, when you work in company, you get so much of facilities. There are cafes where you can sit, relaxation rooms are there, swimming pools are there, recreation rooms are there, and all this. So all the facility given by employer to employee while he is in office is exempt. टेक अ पॉज एंड लिसन केयरफुली. मैंने अभी इतने पेपर करेक्शंस किए हैं और मैंने देखा है परक्विजिट में ही गलती होती है, और परक्विजिट के बिना आपका 8 मार्क्स का क्वेश्चन नहीं बनता. लिसन, if we give you 5,000 per month tiffin allowance, it's going to be taxable in your hands. But if we give you lunch facility in the office, there's canteen and you can have lunch. Those who are coming in the night shift can have dinner. It is exempt. So all the facilities provided by the company to the employee, हम तो एम्प्लॉय को रोज के 3 कप चाय कॉफी भी पिलाते हैं, तो क्या वो परक्विजिट टैक्सेबल होगा? नो. बट इफ वी गिव देम फिक्स्ड अमाउंट 5,000 पर मंथ टिफिन अलाउंस, फिर आप खाना खाओ या फास्टिंग करो, that's going to be taxable. That's why we say less of allowances, more of perquisites. So I'm now quickly reading out the list of perquisites with lot of emphasis on कि कहाँ गलती होती है बेटा आपकी. आपको कुछ डाउट है तो कमेंट में डालते रहो. लाइव चैट इज ऑन. Telephone provided by employer to employee at his residence, it is exempt. Because day and night you may be attending office calls, mails, WhatsApp, so it is exempt. Goods sold by the employer to employee at concessional rate. All my goods are sold in market at 2,000 profit, but employees को हमने ऐसे ही सेल कर दिया, cost to cost, exempt. Transport facility provided by employer who is engaged in the business of passenger and goods. Yeah, we are having Volvo buses and our employees are going to their hometown. We don't charge them ticket. Is it taxable? No, exempt. Recreation facility including club facility and all in office, exempt. Amount spent by employer on training of employees including lodging, boarding. See, this is too much. Like in the outskirts of city we have Leonia resorts and all, so there we take the employees, we give them a lot of facilities. Yes, right, for training and all the purposes we give them facilities. Okay, so training bhi chalti hai, साथ में उनका entertainment recreation भी होता है, swimming pool and all that. So is that taxable? Answer is no, it is completely exempt. Training. Rent-free accommodation provided to judge of High Court and Supreme Court, exempt. Some medical facilities are exempt. I'll teach you separately. Tea and coffee provided, snacks and all during working hours, exempt. Free meals provided for working in remote areas. See, there are so many people who are doing oil extraction work in the Arabian Sea and Bay of Bengal, और उनका ना पूरा दिन वहां पानी में ही जाता है, तो वो घर से टिफिन नहीं लेके जाते, घर खाना खाने नहीं आते, तो the company provides them food over there. Is it taxable? Answer is no. Perquisite allowed outside India by government to citizen of India for rendering services. Perquisites and allowances given by government outside India, exempt. Some which is payable by employer to RPF, approved superannuation fund and all, it's exempt up to a limit. This is asked in exam. Employer's contribution to staff insurance. Can employer pay the premium for taking group insurance policies for all the employees? Answer is yes. Leave travel assistant, exempt. Okay. Payment of annual premium by employer on personal accident policy affected by him on his employee. So payment of annual premium by employer on the personal accident policy affected by him on. Accident policy ke liye, see something goes wrong in the factory, anyhow the employer needs to reimburse. So what he does is, he takes the policy for the employee. So life insurance nahi, personal accident policy exempted, group insurance exempted. Okay, ये देखो मैंने यहाँ पे पॉइंट फिर से लिखा है. Medical policy and personal, I'm doing all perquisites. This list is very important. Medical policy and personal accident policy is exempt, but life insurance policy is taxable. ये एग्जाम में एक छोटा सा पॉइंट बना के दे देते हैं. Employer has paid life insurance premium for Raj, his employee. Will it be taxable in the hands of Raj? Yes. बार बार सुनो, ध्यान से सुनो. एम्प्लॉय के लिए ग्रुप इंश्योरेंस एग्जेम्प्ट, पर्सनल एक्सीडेंट पॉलिसी एग्जेम्प्ट, हेल्थ इंश्योरेंस एग्जेम्प्ट, life insurance taxable. Clear to all of you? For employee. Okay. Now next. Free education. This they gave in the recent mock test paper, earlier one final paper also, dear students. Free education facility provided to the children of employees in an institution owned, maintained by employer, provided the cost does not exceed 1,000 per month. No limit. मतलब अगर education facilities provided to the employees children in the institution or school college maintained by employer, तो up to 1,000 है तो exempt है. अब यहाँ गड़बड़ कहाँ होती है? I want all of you to write here above 1,000 fully taxable. Just in one of the exam they said free education facility provided by employer to employees 1,800 per month. So can we say dear students 1,000 तक तो exempt है ना, 800 taxable होगा? ऐसे नहीं होता. 1,000 के ऊपर if the employer is giving education facility to employee, 100% it is going to be taxable. Okay. Next. Interest-free concessional loan of an amount not exceeding 20,000. Interest-free concessional loan. Okay. So employer is giving loan, either interest-free or concessional. Market SBI का loan rate है 9%. आप employee को 2% पे दे रहे हैं. But loan का amount अगर छोटा सा है up to 20,000 it is exempt. Are you all with me? छोटा मोटा loan up to 20,000 is exempt. Now, computer laptop given to employee for official personal use. Yes, it is exempt. You know, nowadays companies, they give to employees laptop, or even in the COVID time, desktop and furniture and all was provided at home. All that is exempt for official use and personal use. Transfer without consideration to the employee movable asset other than computer, electronic, car after using it for 10 years. एम्प्लॉयर ने एम्प्लॉय को कोई एसेट दे दिया तो एम्प्लॉय के हाथ में टैक्सेबल होता है, बट 10 इयर्स यूज करने के बाद दिया तो एग्जेम्प्ट. 10 इयर्स के बाद उसकी वैसे ही वैल्यू खत्म हो जाएगी. राइट और नॉट? नेक्स्ट नाउ, ट्रांसपोर्ट traveling facility by railways and airways exempt. Conveyance facility provided by employer, journey from office to resident. You know, so many companies are providing shuttle bus, cab and other service to employees. exempt. ये लिस्ट को ऐसे ही बस याद रखना होगा नॉलेज में. और सबसे इंपॉर्टेंट जो एग्जाम में आता है, मैंने आपको 2 स्टार मार्क दिए हैं यहाँ. चलो, accommodation provided by on transfer of employee in a hotel for a period not exceeding 15 days. Whenever the employees are transferred, तो क्या होता है कि जब employees का एक सिटी से दूसरे सिटी में ट्रांसफर होता है, 15 days they can stay in hotel. Hotel bill will be reimbursed by employer. It's exempt. Interest free loan for medical treatment. You know, there sometimes the employees suffering from specific medical diseases. HIV, leprosy, ये वो लिस्ट में, ये रूल में दिया हुआ है, और उसके लिए लोन दिया है एम्प्लॉयर ने. Otherwise, the loan limit is 20,000. Above 20,000, if the employer gives loan to employee, it's going to be taxable in the hands of employee. Okay. Periodicals and journals which is required for work. एम्प्लॉय सेइंग टू एम्प्लॉयर, मुझे ये सब्सक्रिप्शन चाहिए, ये आईटीआर के कॉपीज चाहिए, ये डीवीडीज चाहिए, सॉफ्टवेयर चाहिए. एग्जेम्प्ट. टैक्स ऑन परक्विजिट, इट इज एग्जेम्प्ट. इसको डायग्राम ड्रॉ करके आई विल एक्सप्लेन. इट विल टेक 2 minutes बट इट्स वेरी नाइस. चलो, So did you get? मैम ये पूरे लिस्ट में जनरल तो समझ में आ गया कि अगर एम्प्लॉयर एम्प्लॉय को टी कॉफी दे रहे, कन्वेंस दे रहे, टेलीफोन घर में दे रहे, लैपटॉप कंप्यूटर, all that is exempt. Policy, mediclaim exempt, health insurance exempt, group insurance exempt, personal accident policy exempt, life insurance taxable. Okay. इसमें गिफ्ट का पॉइंट मिस हो गया है. गिफ्ट भी एक अबव एक अमाउंट टैक्सेबल है. 1 minute. I want to take it now only, so I'm scrolling down. Otherwise, yeah, all of you please come to this page. और भी थोड़े सर्विसेज हैं, इसको साथ साथ में देख लेते हैं. सर्विस ऑफ स्वीपर, गार्डनर, वॉचमैन, पर्सनल अटेंडेंट एंड एक्सपेंसेस आर मेट बाय एम्प्लॉयर. समझ में आ रहा है? हमारे एम्प्लॉय के, सॉरी 1 minute, प्लीज वेट बेटा. थैंक यू फॉर वेटिंग. 1 second ना बेटा. देखो और भी थोड़े पर्पसेस है, वो साथ में ही पढ़ लेंगे. सी लाइक वी आर गिविंग सर्विसेज टू एम्प्लॉय, और एम्प्लॉय के घर में वी आर प्रोवाइडिंग स्वीपर, गार्डनर, वॉचमैन, पर्सनल अटेंडेंट, स्टाफ, और उसकी सैलरी इफ द एम्प्लॉयर इज पेइंग. आर यू गेटिंग? एम्प्लॉयज पर्सनल एक्सपेंसेस आर पेड बाय एम्प्लॉयर. इज इट वाटरफॉल? एम्प्लॉयर एम्प्लॉय को सैलरी दे तो टैक्सेबल है 50,000. आई एम सेइंग टू employee will give you only 30,000 salary. 20,000 we will pay to your staff. आपके गार्डनर स्वीपर को डायरेक्टली दे देंगे. Is it taxable? Answer is yes. These are small bits, dear students. There are so much in the exam, and don't think last 15 minutes ma'am is speaking. मैं कोई theory नहीं पढ़ा रही हूँ आपको. I'm reading out the list, and how this is going to come in exam, we'll work out the problems now. Okay. चलो, तो employees house, if sweeper, gardener, watchman and all is provided by employer, salary is paid by employer, it is exempt. Now if the salary of the watchman is 5,000 per month and employee से हम 2,000 ले रहे हैं, are we giving 3,000 benefit to employee? It will be taxable. Now supply of gas, electricity, water etc for household consumption. Okay. आपके घर का इलेक्ट्रिसिटी बिल, टेलीफोन बिल इज अलाउड, बट इलेक्ट्रिसिटी, गैस, वाटर, दैट्स एम्प्लॉयज पर्सनल एक्सपेंस, reimbursed by employer, taxable. This is taxable. No? This is also taxable. Education facility. If the cost of education does not exceed 1,000, it is not taxable. Okay. Above 1,000, fully taxable. Member of household means spouse, children, and parents, servants, dependent. So sometimes the free education might be given to the spouse of the employee. Still, it will become taxable. Clear to all of you? ये above 1,000 वाला concept समझा ना? चलो. Free meals during office hours. Actual cost of the meal not taxable up to 50 per meal. Free meal provided to employee in the office up to 50 per meal, it is exempt. Gift. Aggregate of gifts by employer to employee up to or less than 5,000. Then it is not taxable. In excess of 5,000, fully taxable. Ma'am, 8,000 का gift दिए, तो 8,000 में से 5,000 exempt करेंगे क्या? Answer is no. It's going to be fully taxable. If you watch today's class carefully, just recent November 23 mock exam and May 23 final exam. These are the perquisites which are repeatedly asked. You can check. अब भी सैलरी का क्वेश्चन तो 1 में ही पूछ लिया था मॉक टेस्ट 1 के पेपर में. Credit card expenses of employee, membership fees of clubs, Club Mahindra and all, reimbursed by employer, fully taxable. Employer's contribution to approved superannuation fund, up to 1,50,000 it is exempt, beyond that it is taxable. Okay? Right. So here we complete the list of perquisites which are taxable and which are exempt. Now, some of the important perquisites I am taking, like medical facility. Okay, what is this medical facility, dear students? इसको लिखना है, इसके important. Can you message me? All of you are doing live. Okay, at least the important ones. Do you want to make a list which comes repeatedly in the exam? मुझे लगता है लिखना चाहिए. इतना भी रश नहीं करना हमको. कल हमने लास्ट अलाउंसेस का प्रॉब्लम नंबर 54 किया था क्लास में. चलो, राइट डाउन. लेट अस राइट द लिस्ट ऑफ इंपॉर्टेंट perquisites which are taxable, exempt, जैसे भी हैं. Yes, right. Write down. You all also write down with me. I am dictating for all of you. Taxable perquisite. Staff provided at home of employee. लिखने से learn हो जाएगा. Staff provided at home of employee. Employee के घर में जो staff, अब मैं staff इसलिए लिख रही हूँ, उसमें फिर gardener, sweeper, watchman सब आ गया. Okay, right. Reimbursement of electricity, water, gas bills. Third, साथ साथ में लिख रहे हैं आप लोग, सुन के लिखो अगर मेरी राइटिंग नहीं समझ रही. पेमेंट ऑफ credit card bills. You do the shopping and if employer is reimbursing, memberships है ना. चलो, तो सब टैक्सेबल होगा. Cost of education, up to 1,000, exempt. Greater than 1,000, fully taxable. चले आगे. गिफ्ट, गिफ्ट बाय एम्प्लॉयर, pen is giving trouble, dear students. To employee, up to 5,000, exempt. Greater than 5,000, fully taxable. This is the way you have to remember it orally. Important ones. कोई ज्यादा बड़ी लिस्ट नहीं लिखा रही मैं. और लिखना क्यों है? क्योंकि एग्जाम के लिए लर्न करना है. Why you want everything ready-made? ये नोट्स कब मिलेंगे, वो नोट्स कब मिलेंगे, यहाँ से कोई ये दे दो, वो दे दो. थोड़ा लिखो ना बेटा. हाँ, चलो. 5,000 के ऊपर है तो पूरा टैक्सेबल. 8,000 है तो 5,000 तक इसे. अभी देखो, मील्स पर मील 50 तक एग्जेम्प्ट, उसके ऊपर है तो टैक्सेबल. और हमने क्या बताया था आपको एग्जेम्प्ट और टैक्सेबल में? यस, पर्सनल एक्सीडेंट पॉलिसी, ग्रुप इंश्योरेंस, पर्सनल एक्सीडेंट पॉलिसी, ग्रुप इंश्योरेंस, और हेल्थ इंश्योरेंस एग्जेम्प्ट. इनका प्रीमियम अगर एम्प्लॉयर भरते हैं आपके लिए तो एग्जेम्प्ट. लाइफ इंश्योरेंस प्रीमियम अगर एम्प्लॉय के लिए दे रहे हैं तो पूरा टैक्सेबल है, बिकॉज इट्स पर्सनल डियर स्टूडेंट्स, कंप्लीटली टैक्सेबल. चलो बोलो, क्लियर है सबको? With this list, when I solve total perquisites problem, no, it will be very clear, very, very clear. चलो आगे भी लिखो. Interest free or concessional loan up to 20,000 exempt. I am linking up and giving you the best. Interest free or concessional loan up to 20,000 exempt. Loan for specified health issues. कुछ मेंशन्ड है, अगर वो हेल्थ इश्यूज के लिए लोन ले रहे हो तो 20,000 का लिमिट नहीं है, पूरा ही एग्जेम्प्ट है. ओके. लोन अबव 20,000, फॉर एग्जाम्पल 1 lakh लोन, SBI rate is 10%. हाँ, SBI का loan rate you have to see, that is 10%. Loan given 1 lakh to employee at 3%. So what will be the taxable perquisite? 1 lakh into 7%. SBI rate is 10%. But to your employees, you are saying, अरे आप तो मेरा employee है, चलो 3% दे दो. Are you giving benefit of 7% interest-free loan from employer to the employee? Answer is yes. It will be taxable in the hands of employee. Okay. Now I'm moving to the very important ones. Whatever I'm making you write is very, very important. So I'm making you write. चलिए साथ में. Yeah. All right. So what is happening now? लोन की बात करते हैं फिर से. देखो, अप टू 20,000 लोन पूरा एग्जाम. स्पेसिफाइड डिजीज के लिए दिया तो 20,000 के अबव भी एग्जाम. अदरवाइज SBI's first day rate and actual rate you take it. Now I'm saying that employer giving asset to employee for personal use. ऑफिस का DSLR कैमरा है जो आप घूमने के लिए लेके जा रहे हैं. You are using ऑफिस रेफ्रिजरेटर एंड सोफा इज गिवन. ऑफिस के गेस्ट हाउस में पड़ा था, एम्प्लॉय को बोला लेके जाओ, यूज करो. सो एनी असेट गिवन बाय एम्प्लॉयर to the employee for personal use, then perquisite will be depreciation. That is cost of the asset. अब यहाँ कहाँ गलती होती है, I'll tell you. Cost of asset into 10%. Ma'am, every time 10% depreciation? No, it could be different. But matlab, I have taught you many rate of depreciation in section 32. But employer giving any asset to employee for use, gaadi, furniture, AC, refrigerator, sofa, 10%. Okay, and it is per annum. Recent exam, the employer gave to employee asset to use for 7 months. Now students have just taken 10%. हो गया. अरे 10% into 7/12 तो करना पड़ेगा because it's per annum for use. Is this clear to you or you want an example for this? बोलो. कोई एग्जाम्पल चाहिए या समझ में आया? Yes, right. Done. So employer giving any asset to employee for personal use. So perquisite will be the depreciation. What's the depreciation? Cost of acquisition. Now here WDV ignore. इतने clarity के साथ मैं आपको notes लिखा रही हूँ. Are you all following what I'm saying? Why WDV ignore? They'll give you WDV to confuse you. Nothing to do. You are not depreciating as per Income Tax Act. Original cost का 10% कितने महीने के लिए employee ने asset use किया है ले लो. I'll work out the problems. That time it will be clear. Now, the next I'm going is अगर employer के asset ही use कर रहे हैं employee, you know, you are giving your used asset to employee कि अब ये permanently. This time you have done outstanding work for company. ये कंपनी की बुलेट गाड़ी है जो कंपनी ने 2 साल यूज किया है. आज से आपकी. तो आज से आपकी means is this a perquisite? Now I am going into those perquisites which are provided by employer to employee and they are surely taxable, but they are in kind. And if they are taxable, can we convert it into money terms? Employer ने employee को bike तो दे दी कि आज से ये bike आपकी. What's the value of that bullet bike on the day employer gave to employee? So this, even rent-free accommodation. Enjoy. You are my employee. You stay in the company के घर में आप रह जाओ. So that means company's house you are using for rent-free accommodation. You don't have to pay any rent. Is this a benefit? If you would have stayed somewhere else, you would have paid rent. So is this a benefit provided by employer to employee? Rent-free accommodation? Yes. Should it be taxable? Yes. Kitna monetary? So now I am teaching those perquisites which are provided by employer to employee and it is taxable, but the value is not known, so we need to calculate. Is the mindset clear or not? Chalo, padho saath. मैं आपको important वाले पूरे लिखा दे रही हूँ. देखो ये दो हम बाद में करेंगे रेंट फ्री. अभी हम ये कर रहे हैं छोटे छोटे. आई एम डूइंग ऑल छोटू छोटू perquisites now. Value of the benefit provided by employee on account of interest free loan. So you have to take the first day rate of SBI. Like loan is given to Sakshi 1 lakh at 5%, whereas SBI rate is 8%. So if I gave to Sakshi at 5%, 3% I am giving her benefit. It will be taxable. Interest on loan is exempt if the loan amount does not exceed 20,000 or if the loan is given for specified diseases. तो ये क्या हो जाएगा? Exempt. ठीक है? If any movable asset is owned or hired by the employer, is used by employee or any member of his household, 10% per annum of the actual cost, original cost, not the WDV, or the amount of higher charges incurred by employee shall be the value of perquisite. This does not apply to laptop, motor car, computer. लैपटॉप और कंप्यूटर अगर एम्प्लॉयर एम्प्लॉय को यूज करने दे रहे हैं तो यू विल नॉट डेप्रिशिएट इट and you will not take it as perquisite. It's exempt because every company is giving to employee for work from home laptop and desktop and all. Okay, then what will be taxable, dear students? हाँ, motor car का एक अलग table है. I'll tell you in the second half of the class today. Then what's going to be taxable, dear students? Any other asset of employer used by employee, 10% per annum of the original cost. Who should bear it? Employer. Clear to all of you, right? Chalo. if the employer transfers any, हाँ अब हम next पे आ रहे हैं और इसको example के साथ करेंगे. It's very nice. चलो. If the employer transfers any movable asset directly or indirectly to the employee or any of his member, the amount of work was that. I said no, employer की bullet गाड़ी है और employee को दे दिया. Original cost of the asset to employer, 10% of the actual cost for depreciation for completed years. मैंने खास bold में दिया है for completed years. Ignore fraction of months. Before giving to employee, employer has used the asset for, say, 2 years and 7 months. So you will depreciate it for how many years? 2 years, 7 months छोड़ दोगे. समझ में आ रहा है? ये एक कॉन्सेप्ट इसका एग्जाम्पल बताया, ये एक कॉन्सेप्ट इसका एग्जाम्पल प्रिंट किया है और अभी हम और एग्जाम्पल सॉल्व करेंगे. ओके, दिस इज नॉट अ क्रैश कोर्स डियर स्टूडेंट्स, इसको रेगुलरली पढ़ा रहे हैं. ओनली थिंग आई एम मिसिंग इज बिकॉज दिस लाइव इन यूट्यूब आई कैन नॉट लाइक कीप ऑल योर जूम चैट्स ऑन है, बट जूम में आपको मैं बोलने नहीं, अदरवाइज आई ऑलवेज आस्क स्टूडेंट्स कि चलो रिवाइज करो, इसमें क्या पढ़ाया था. When I cross question you, you learn it at a different level, है ना. चलो ठीक है. So the actual cost minus 10% of depreciation for completed year. Amount of consideration paid by employee to the employer for such transfer or sale. Are you all getting? Amount of consideration paid by the employee to the employer for transfer or sale. मतलब एम्प्लॉय से कुछ तो पैसे लिए ना, बाकी क्या हो जाएगा? परक्विजिट. I want to write and show you. Suppose actual cost for employer ने 2 साल पहले एक गाड़ी ली थी 1,50,000 की. ओके, तो बाइक थी 1,50,000 की, 2 साल यूज किया, तो 1,50,000 इंटू 10% पर ईयर, तो 2 साल का डेप्रिसिएशन कितना होगा बेटा? या 1,50,000 में एम्प्लॉयर ने 2 साल पहले बाइक खरीदी थी और बाइक का 2 साल का डेप्रिसिएशन कितना होगा? 30,000. द डे आई गेव टू एम्प्लॉय, व्हाट्स द वैल्यू? 120 की आज की वैल्यू है एंड आई एम गिविंग इट टू एम्प्लॉय फॉर 20,000. I'm not giving it free, I'm giving it at concessional rate. Employee, you have done an awesome work. This bike is for 120. Just give 20,000 और ये bike आपकी. तो employee, how much benefit or perquisite it is getting from employer? 1 lakh. As it is, we have solved one problem. Is the way I give example clear to all of you? Many students are messaging me. Yesterday only 2 of you message that you are watching the regular lectures which are available in the Sarathi batch in app, and immediately after the regular 8 classes of business head you have watched this revision lecture. So double learn हो गया आपको. Good. टाइम निकालना पड़ेगा, नहीं तो रिजल्ट भी ऐसा आएगा. I don't know why some students are literally rushing, watching it halfways or फास्ट फॉरवर्डिंग इट और 1.5. मेरी स्पीड वैसे भी ठीक ही है, मैं तो इससे भी फास्ट पढ़ा सकती हूँ. years I have been teaching. Are you seeing generally 99.9% कोई मिस्टेक नहीं है, कोई कहीं अटक नहीं रहे हम पढ़ते पढ़ते बीच में, क्योंकि इतने साल से पढ़ा रहे तो ये फ्लॉलेस है पक्का. कॉन्फिडेंट हूँ मैं, ओवर कॉन्फिडेंट नहीं हूँ, पर इससे फास्ट किया तो you will not follow. In case of motor car, instead of 10%, what you have to take? 20% depreciation WDV. Computer and gadgets, 50% WDV. Please don't get confused. These are the depreciation rates only for perquisites for salary chapter. Oh, business head अलग है. Salary में perquisite calculate करने के लिए motor car 20% depreciation WDV. Computer 50% depreciation WDV. Other assets 10% depreciation SLM. ठीक है, ओके। फिर से एक बार, मोटर कार 20% WDV फॉर कंप्लीटेड ईयर, कंप्लीटेड ईयर, कंप्लीटेड ईयर। कंप्यूटर 50% WDV, अदर असेट्स 10%। इसके लिए एक एग्जाम्पल करते हैं। कार है, लैपटॉप है, ma'am, you said laptop is exempt. Laptop and computers are exempt for use, but here they are transferred, sold to employee. Find the taxable value of the car if the in case of employee to whom the asset is sold on 13 June 22. अब ये देखो, कार कब खरीदे थे? May 20, May 20 से May 21, May 22, May 22 को 2 years complete हो गए, but this is transferred to employee on 13 June. So May 22 to 13 June, what we should do? Ignore, ignore. मजा आना चाहिए ये पढ़ने के लिए। सैलरी चैप्टर बहुत इजी है, but थोड़े bits है which you have to remember, and I hope you are enjoying because I am stressing so much कि आपको concept समझ में आ रहा है, ये मुझे भी समझ में आ रहा है, लेकिन pitfalls गलती नहीं करना है। So May 20 to May 22, 2 years are over, but I have transferred to my employee on 13th June. So that period you ignore. Completed years 2. ठीक है, 8,72,000 की कार है, कार पे कितना है? 20% डेप्रीसिएशन। तो चलो फर्स्ट ईयर का डेप्रीसिएशन करो। 8,72,000 into 20%, 174,400, 697,600। फिर इसका 20%, 139,520। ठीक है, समझ में आ रहा है आपको? 872 minus 174,400, 697, फिर उसका भी 20% minus 139,520. So the day I gave to employee, what was the value? 558,080. Should I do on notebook or clear? और employee से मैंने कितना charge लिया? Sale price employee को free में नहीं दिया. I said to employee, I'll sell you in 5,15,000. So what's the value of perquisite? 43,000. 20% motor car, laptop है तो 50%, furniture है तो 10%. ऐसे ही आप करोगे. Nice, clear to all of you? Chalo. You want this material questions I am giving and booster notes with these solved examples and all. If you want, you can take only material. And regular classes are also there. Just description में app का link है ना, उसको download करो, check करो, आपको सब मिल जाएगा. Yeah. Shall I go to the next this thing? ESOP. ESOP we have done in the business side also. Employer is giving share to employee at concessional rate. ABC Limited allotted 1,000 shares at 200 against the fair market value 300. So what's the value of perquisite? 1,000 share into 100. 300 का शेयर आपको 200 में मिल रहा है, तो 1 लाख क्या हो गया आपका? perquisite. Fair market value was computed in accordance with the method prescribed. And what is the perquisite value of the sweat equity shares? Perquisite value is rupees 1 lakh. In case of subsequent sale, what would be the cost? See, employee because he is my cream employee or important employee or key person in my company, I am giving the shares to the employee at 300 per share instead of 200. सॉरी हाँ, मैं उल्टा बोल रही हूँ. 300 का शेयर हम एम्प्लॉय को 200 में दे रहे हैं, 100 rupees कम पे. तो 100 rupees perquisite है. Is it taxable for employee? Employee has paid 200 and on 100 rupees it's taxable. He has already paid tax. So again, will it be taxable? Again, will it be taxable? No. It will be exempt. Now, when the employee wants to sell the shares, how much cost will be allowed, dear students? 300. Ma'am, but he has paid only 200. He has paid 200 per share to the company to get the company's share as employee stock option plan ESOP. But on 100 rupees, he has paid the tax, no? So when he is selling, he can deduct 300. Take your time and tell me, is this clear to all of you or not? Chalo. Now, two important perquisites we have left and then we are done with. Okay, right? And then again we will do total all allowances perquisites मिला के पर दो करते हैं और इनके प्रॉब्लम भी करेंगे जैसे मेडिकल फैसिलिटी. See, take a pause and tell me again. Employer giving medical allowance to employee, is it fully taxable? Answer is yes. Now, value of following facility provided incurred by employer. Now, medical facility not taxable as perquisite. Kya kya? Medical facility provided to employee and his family member in the hospital which is maintained by employer, exempt. या government hospital में with a card system, or the hospital which is maintained by employer. For example, Reliance Industries is having its hospital, Leelavati, this hospital. So in that, employees of Reliance are getting free treatment. Is it taxable? Exempt. Not for self, for the family members also. Family means spouse, husband ke liye wife, wife ke liye husband, children, parents, brothers and sisters who are dependent. Parent, brothers and sisters only if they are dependent. Their medical treatment expenditure will be reimbursed in the hospital maintained by employer or government hospital, it's exempt. Any sum paid by employer in respect of expenditure actually incurred by employee on the medical treatment of prescribed diseases. Now, these prescribed diseases, dear students, are given in list like leprosy, HIV, ऐसे थोड़े examples हैं. And for this treatment, employer is reimbursing the expenses to employee, no upper limit. Even in private hospital, it's exempt. Group insurance. Can employer take group insurance? Yes. Health insurance? Yes. Personal accident policy? Yes. Life insurance? No. मैं आपको बार बार ये रिपीट कर रही हूँ क्योंकि एग्जाम में आते हैं बेटा. Now, any expenses incurred by employer on the medical treatment abroad. Employee ka medical treatment, travel and stay abroad of patient plus attendant. This is allowed as per RBI rules. Okay? अब ये थोड़ा सा बस सिर्फ एग्जाम के लिए याद कर लेना है कि अगर आपने, if the employer has reimbursed to employee and one attendant foreign travel expense or stay and medical treatment 5 lakhs. But RBI rules is saying only 3 lakhs is allowed. So only 3 lakh will be allowed, remaining will be taxable. Ma'am, RBI rules हमारे syllabus में नहीं है, छोड़ दो. Travel expense of patient and attendant will be tax free if the employee is a chota mota worker with gross total income rupees 2 lakhs. Are you all with me? 2 perquisites I am teaching in coming 15 minutes. One concept, one problem. पहले medical facility, उसके problem. RFA, उसके problem. And then combine, जैसे exam में आते हैं 8 to 10 marks के. तो मेडिकल फैसिलिटी पूरा हम ओरली बोले. बिफोर वी गो ऑन टू द नेक्स्ट सम, शैल वी से मेडिकल फैसिलिटी गिवन बाय एम्प्लॉयर टू एम्प्लॉई इन गवर्नमेंट हॉस्पिटल एग्जेम्प्ट, इन हॉस्पिटल मेंटेन्ड बाय एम्प्लॉयर what it will be exempt, in private hospital taxable, for travel and stay abroad with attendant and all RBI rules के हिसाब से. और बोलो क्या क्या आएगा इसमें? हाँ, right? What else did I say in this? Yeah, group insurance, health insurance, all that exempt. वो तो पूरा ही exempt है आपके लिए. Yes, medical treatment for specified diseases reimbursed by employer to employee. Not necessary कि employer के hospital में treatment लो, कहीं पे भी लो, वो आपके लिए क्या हो जाएगा? Taxable होगा. ठीक है? No, sorry. 1 second. Huh? Today's some distraction is there. Really sorry. फिर से एक बार. Specified diseases, employer reimbursing to the employee anywhere it is exempt. Okay. Chalo, with this, let us take up one question right now. I have given it as problem number 56 in our material. You all are having this sheet print out. Put your hands over there. Try to answer. 2 marks MCQ can be asked from this. We are doing very good quality, good questions. And this is not question is framed by me. This is from our study material only. I'm making sure all important questions of study material we are covering. Compute the taxable value of perquisite in respect of the medical facility received by G. Medical premium paid for ensuring health of G. G का health insurance, group insurance employer pay कर रहा है. Is it taxable? Exempt. Treatment of G with family doctor, taxable. आपको ऐसे एग्जाम में ये पर्टिकुलर्स और अमाउंट बना के लिखना होगा. अभी आई एम डूइंग ओरली. Treatment of G in government hospital exempt. तो इनर कॉलम में लिखो ट्रीटमेंट ऑफ मिस्टर G in government hospital exempt, और आउटर कॉलम में भी exempt. हाँ, अदरवाइज फिर नोट लिखना पड़ेगा. G's grandfather's treatment, anyhow grandfather doesn't come in relative and it's a private clinic, so very well taxable. G's mother, okay, by a family doctor. So actually mother का treatment exempt होना चाहिए, but कहाँ? Government hospital और hospital maintained by employer. तो ये तो taxable हो जाएगा. G's sister in a nursing home, बिल्कुल taxable है. G's brother independent, ऐसे ही independent brother sister और parents अगर dependent हैं तो ये exempt है, और वो भी in the hospital maintained by employer. G's father, okay, abroad, 50,000. Expenses of stay and all is 30,000. So total is 80,000. But RBI की limit है 75. So taxable कितना होगा? 5,000. What's the total? Please do the total, all of you. हाँ, faster than me. Calculator practice करना है आप सबको. How much is it coming? Taxable perquisite. $39,000. 5 out of 5 marks. Past exam question and now in study material also. ठीक है, ये वाला मैंने ऑलरेडी कर दिया, ये हो गया 56। ये राजेश और ये सब तो हमने कल ही किए थे अलाउंसेस। चलो RFA आई एम डूइंग वन प्रॉब्लम, बट फर्स्ट यू टेल मी मेडिकल फैसिलिटी में एनीवन इज हैविंग एनी डाउट? पूछो। After doing all the perquisites, we will take a break and then we will take up some nice problems from the study material. Past exam papers भी करेंगे, बिल्कुल करेंगे। चलो yeah, I've given so many questions, that's what I'm seeing the list. कुछ orally कुछ लिख के सब करेंगे। चलो next I'm going now to RFA. Is the medical facility clear? Let me check, have I made you write medical facility? नहीं लिखा, लिखेंगे। Medical facility. Medical facility perquisite. I want you all to write the reason. Medical facility perquisite. चलें आगे। Yeah, number 1. Hospital maintained by employer. Treatment at hospital maintained by employer, exempt. Treatment at गवर्नमेंट हॉस्पिटल, गवर्नमेंट की हॉस्पिटल में क्या हो जाएगा? एग्जेम्प्ट। लर्न कर रहे हैं आप लोग बार बार? ऑलरेडी आई मेड यू राइट, वी हैव प्रैक्टिस्ड सम, स्टिल वी आर डूइंग, इट्स एग्जेम्प्ट। प्राइवेट हॉस्पिटल में सब ट्रीटमेंट टैक्सेबल है। हेल्थ इंश्योरेंस प्रीमियम paid by employer, exempted. Travel, stay and treatment abroad, exempt up to RBI limits. Exempt up to RBI limits. One second, dear students. कुछ तो मिस हो गया ना? Private hospital, taxable. Health insurance, exempt. Health insurance, group insurance, exempt. Then travel, stay and treatment abroad, exempt. Travel, stay and treatment abroad exempt है। कितना exempt है बोलो आपके लिए? As per RBI rules, RBI rules के हिसाब से exempt होगा। प्राइवेट हॉस्पिटल में ट्रीटमेंट लिए तो टैक्सेबल है। ट्रीटमेंट फॉर spouse, children parents, brother and sister dependent, ये भी exempt है. Same private hospital में family की definition I am giving. Family means spouse, children, parents, brothers and sisters. ठीक है? लिखने से learn होता है. Don't keep asking me, ma'am, notes किधर मिलेंगे notes? लिखो. It's like sinking in your mind. The pen will flow in exam. That's why I didn't give the notes. Medical facility perquisite, hospital maintained by employer, government hospital, private hospital, health insurance, exempt, private hospital, taxable. Travel stay abroad is exempt up to the RBMs. Now last perquisite, then we will take a break and then we will combine and do the problems. ठीक है? तो अब हम कर रहे हैं rent free accommodation. Until now, this whole chapter, definition of salary was basic, DA in terms of employment, and commission as a percentage of turnover. Now, what is rent-free accommodation? Either you are staying in the flat of company and you don't have to pay any rent. So is it a perquisite waterfall from employer to employee? Yes. Or you are staying in a rented flat and your rent is paid by company. Company is paying the rent. ठीक है? Right? तो कैसे करेंगे ये perquisite को monetary terms में लाने के लिए? First of all, I want all of you to write down definition of salary. For RFA, definition of salary is little vast, dear students. Are you all with me? Definition of salary for RFA. Basic, DA, only जो retirement benefits में है वो, bonus, commission कोई भी, per month भी, percentage भी, fees, taxable allowance. See, sometimes education allowances receive less exempt to taxable allowance. Plus monetary payment. Monetary payment अगर जो taxable है उनके लिए. Okay? अब ये मॉनेटरी पेमेंट नहीं भी लिखे तो बेटर है कि आप एग्जाम में कंफ्यूज ना हो जाए. बेसिक, डीए, बोनस, कमीशन, फीस, ऑल टैक्सेबल अलाउंस. एक्सक्लूड, एक्सक्लूड मतलब नहीं लेना है. परक्विजिट, perquisites are not a part of definition of RFA. And PF, you know, employer has contributed 15% for RPF, only 12% is allowed, 3% is taxable. तो ये जो PF है ना, ये भी नहीं आएगा. समझ में आ रहा है नहीं आपको? Employer can give to employee how much interest on PF? 9% on the recognized provident fund. Employer gave 15%. तो 15 minus 9.5, 5.5 taxable है ना, but you will not take it for definition of salary. What is the definition of salary for basic, for RFA? Basic, DA, bonus, commission, fees, taxable allowances. Exclude perquisite and PF. I hope you are not getting confused. Perquisites are very well taxable. Only for definition of RFA, you don't have to consider. And now simple it is, how much RFA will be taxable? Taxable RFA is 15% of this salary, what you have calculated, or lease rent paid by company, whichever is lower. I want you all to write this. ये जो ऊपर आपने सैलरी कैलकुलेट किया ना, बेसिक कमीशन, बोनस, फीस, टैक्सेबल अलाउंसेस, परक्विजिट्स छोड़ देना है, पीएफ टैक्सेबल वाला भी छोड़ देना है. इसका 15% ऑफ द सैलरी और लीज रेंट विच इज पेड बाय एम्प्लॉयर फॉर एम्प्लॉय. एम्प्लॉयर बोलेगा आपको जहां रहना है रह लो, रेंट हम पे कर देंगे. ठीक है. So that or 15% of salary, whichever is lower, is the taxable RFA. इसमें ऐड करना है फर्नीचर प्रोवाइडेड. अगर एम्प्लॉयर आपको फर्नीचर भी लाके दे रहा है तो कॉस्ट ऑफ फर्नीचर into 10%. Are you all with me? Employer is saying, okay, double bed and wardrobe and washing machine and AC and sofas, we will provide you for 50,000. So you are using company ka washing machine, sofa, blah, 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 10% of the cost of the furniture. So for the furniture provided, this you have to bear. This is not per annum. Per annum wo tha, use ke liye. Rent-free accommodation, understand the concept. And one concept, one problem we are doing. I'll work out the problem for this. If you have any doubt, ask me. Cost of the furniture. यहाँ पे मैं खास लिख रही हूँ, ignore WDV. They'll give you WDV to confuse. Original cost का 10% और add rent of furniture. कभी कभी हो सकता है ना, एम्प्लॉयर ने आपके लिए फर्नीचर भी रेंट पे लिया, जैसे घर रेंट पे लिया, फर्नीचर ऑल्सो दे हैव टेकन ऑन रेंट. सो रेंट पेड बाय कंपनी फॉर फर्नीचर विच इज यूज्ड पर्सनली बाय एम्प्लॉय, it's a taxable perquisite. Now what you get is called as total rent free perquisite. Now sometimes, dear student, I'm giving you the best of the format which you work in exam in working note and you will get marks. I will also work it out. ये देखो बेटा, taxable RFA समझ में आया? 15% of salary or rent paid by. Sometimes rent paid by company is not given in the exam. So 15% of salary, whichever is lower. Furniture provided, cost of furniture का 10%. कभी कभी फर्नीचर भी रेंट पे दिया तो रेंट ऑफ द फर्नीचर, वाटरफॉल. एम्प्लॉय के लिए रेंट आप पे कर रहे हो, ऐड कर दो. दिस इज टोटल रेंट फ्री परक्विजिट. समटाइम्स वी डोंट गिव इट फ्री टू एम्प्लॉय. वी से टू एम्प्लॉय कि 5,000 पर मंथ आप हमको दे दो, कंसेशनल रेट. एम्प्लॉय reimbursing rent. I'm not giving complete free to employee. I'm taking 5,000 from employee. Then this will be called as total RFA rent-free accommodation at concessional rate. Don't think this is a format or a formula. मैम आपने तो लिख दिया, हमको एग्जाम में कैसे समझ में आएगा किसके बाद क्या करना है? आएगा. ट्रस्ट करो और इसको कॉपी करो. अब मेरी राइटिंग क्लियर समझ में आ रही है? और आई डोंट नो, सम ऑफ यू हैव गॉट द सीक्रेट. दिस यूजुअली से, मैम वी डोंट सी एंड राइट ऑन स्क्रीन, वी लिसन टू योर वॉइस एंड राइट. तो सुन के लिखो. व्हाट इज डेफिनेशन ऑफ सैलरी? बेसिक, डीए, बोनस, कमीशन, फीस, taxable allowance. Education allowance is 8,000. Exempt is 2,400. जो taxable है that. Rent-free accommodation is 15% of this salary or rent paid, whichever is lower. Furniture provided है तो cost of furniture into 10%. Per annum नहीं है यहाँ. Rent of furniture, अगर furniture भी rent पे लिया है तो वो भी rent ले लो. Total rent-free accommodation की value आ गई. But if I'm not giving completely rent-free, I'm giving it as a perquisite. I mean say concessional rate to employee, whatever. See, पूरा फ्री दिए तो 50,000 है, बट अगर मैं एम्प्लॉय से 5,000 भी ले रही हूँ, then it's not a complete rent-free accommodation. It's RFA at concessional rate of 5,000. Whereas I'm giving you employee benefit of 50,000, I'm just charging you concessional 5,000. Can I tax this 45,000? Is my explanation clear or not? Put me a message. All clear? Yeah. Is this part clear to all of you? Let us work out the sum for this. I'll answer Neil. Please wait. Let me complete RFA. Yeah. So related to RFA, let us take up a very nice question. Okay. What is definition of salary for HRA? Basic DA percentage commission. Provident fund RF सबके लिए वही definition है. Only entertainment allowance for government employees. What was the definition? Only basic. What's the definition of salary for RFA? Definition galat to sum galat beta. Basic, DA, commission, fees, bonus, taxable allowance. All. Don't take perquisites. Don't take taxable RFA. Okay? Right. Let us work out from our material problem number 57 for RFA. I'll add some more bits to it then. Mr. Birla informs you his basic pay is 36,000. DA is 4,800, not forming part of salary. So don't take it for HRA or RFA. It's not forming part of the salary. See, some students literally tell me, ma'am, ये language का क्या मतलब है? Not forming part of the salary means definition of salary for HRA and RFA. That means it's not taxable. No. Whatever DA is received, it is taxable. Followed all of you? Bonus. Commission this time is not percentage of turnover. Fixed hai, to bhi. City compensatory allowance. What will be the value of perquisite if Mr. Birla stays in a city where population is more than 25 lakhs? अब आपको कुछ table भी हैं इसमें, but right now I want to take it up normally. Cost of steel furniture given 16,000. WDV. I'm always saying, dear students, in income tax, there will be extra information to confuse you. WDV is of no use. समझ में आ रहा है आपको? WDV का कोई काम नहीं है. तो एक फर्नीचर जो लिया है उसका कॉस्ट कितना है? 16,000. So who will bear 10% depreciation? Employee. And other furniture we have taken on rent, 300. So directly we will take that. Shall we start this sum in the notebook? Problem number 57. I'll tell you many options in this one problem. Ma'am, आप options क्यों कराते हैं? हम confuse होते हैं. Option करने से whatever I've said, if they twist and give, it should be clear to you, ना? इसीलिए हम options करते हैं. चलो. Problem number 57 in your notebook now. Problem number 57. They have not asked you, but shall we calculate total पूरा salary for Mr. Bush? करते हैं ना? अच्छा रहेगा. Exam में मत करना. If they ask you taxable RFA, just do RFA. Computation of income of Mr. Bush for previous year 22-23. Basic salary 60,000. Commission 6,000. Bonus 4,000. Oh, I'm doing different problem. 1 second, ना 1 second. जो आपको दिया है वही करिए. मेरे पास तो बहुत सारे प्रॉब्लम है. रेगुलर बैच का सारथी का मटेरियल है. बिरला वाला प्रॉब्लम है क्या? One second. Basic salary is, please, sorry, change the figures and take it. Basic salary is 36,000. DA not forming part of the salary. But will it be taxable? Yes. Not forming part of salary. Means retirement benefit के लिए नहीं लेना है. Taxable तो होगा DA. Bonus 6,000. Commission 4,000. City compensatory allowance 3,600. And RFA, which I will do in working note 1. Purposely, I am doing the complete sum, dear students, so that आपको याद रहे कि कैसे सैलरी, DA, बोनस, कमीशन. मैं ब्रीफ में लिख रही हूँ, but I hope ये क्लियर है आप सबको. Yeah. Problem number 57. Yeah, after this shortly we'll take a break. आज 12:30 ब्रेक देते हैं. 12:45 हो गए. पक्का पक्का पक्का. ये देखो. And then I'll do the combined problems, and they are going to be very interesting. So you will get the gross salary minus the standard deduction, net taxable salary, जो भी है आपका. अब working note 1. Definition of salary for RFA. Just because I'm practicing, I'm writing little more in detail. Shall I take basic? 36,000, yes. Shall I take DA? No, it's not forming part of salary. Shall I take bonus? Yes. Shall I take commission? Yes. Shall I take city compensatory allowance? Yes. Bus. ले लो. 36,000 plus 6,000 plus 4,000 plus 3,600. 49,600. 49,600. Nice, clear to all of you. 49,600. I'm trying my best to complete today in the 3rd class combined problem, but फिर भी basic DA क्यों नहीं लिया? Because it's not forming. This is the definition of salary. Now RFA is equal to 15% of 49,600. कितना आ रहा है? 7,440. और रेंट पेड बाय कंपनी, whichever is lower. तो कंपनी का रेंट तो दिया ही नहीं है यहाँ. They have not given. So RFA is 49,600 into 15%. 7,440. या राइट. अब इसके बाद फर्नीचर भी तो है ना. 1 second. Cost of steel furniture. How much is the cost? 16,000. WDV is given to confuse you, but cost ka 10%, original cost ka, that will be the perquisite. And rent of other furniture. कुछ छोटा मोटा other furniture rent पे लेके आया, तो rent of other furniture कितना है? 300. तो ले 9340. This is the value of the taxable RFE. Take a pause and tell me all clear to all of you or not. RFA समझ में आया? बेसिक बोनस कमीशन सब लिया हमने, उसका 15% और रेंट पेड, whichever is lower, तो रेंट पेड तो नहीं दिया है, और स्टील फर्नीचर का we have added and this. So this will be like taxable RFA. One second, one mistake I did. One second. ये जो है कॉस्ट ऑफ स्टील फर्नीचर तो हमने करेक्ट लिया, मंथली रेंट ऑफ अदर फर्नीचर. So other furniture का monthly rent is 300. By mistake I added 300. We have to take 300 into 12. I hope you are getting what mistake I did is clear to all of you. 300 into 12. 3,600. Now it's coming correct. 12,640. Sudhar lo. 300 per month we are paying the rent. So into 12. So 12,640. Ab karo pura. 36,000 plus 4,800 plus 6,000 plus 4,000 plus 3,600 plus 12,640. 67,040 is the gross salary. 50,000 is the standard deduction and problem is over. Is rent-free accommodation clear to all of you, so that after the break we can do combined problems which are asked in final exam? ठीक है? कोई confusion? Okay, for furniture, I'll explain again if you want the explanation. 16,000 ka steel furniture company has purchased, original cost. WDV is given to confuse you. Original cost ka 10% is the perquisite. You have to bear the depreciation, as good as that. Company has got another furniture on rent, 300 per month. So into 12, that will be taxable. 12,640. DA is taxable, but DA is not considered for definition of salary because they said it's not included in the retirement benefit. One additional point in this, I can ask you all, option 2. Agar employee paid to company, pura free mein nahi diye. Pura free mein, if the employer is giving to employee, the perquisite is 12,640. But suppose we are giving to employee 5,000. Matlab employee say, sorry, employee is paying 5,000 to company. Then what will be the taxable RFA at concessional rate? 7,640. 7,640. Huh? Pura free mein aise calculate karo. Then whatever is reimbursed from the employee, take it, and then you get the taxable RFA. Nice, clear to all of you? Right. I'm keeping the screen here only so that if you have any doubt, you can check the whole question. Check your watches. We are taking a break exactly of 3 minutes and we will be back to do combined problems. And one more concept is left, motor car. अच्छा, RFA में एक और लिखाना था, मैं भूल गई आपको, प्लीज लिखो. Note. In case of transfer of employee, employees are asked to go, nahi abhi Bangalore se jao, aap Delhi chale jao. So in case of transfer of employees, stay in hotel till they search their house. Can they stay in hotel for 15 days? Exempt. Hotel stay in a new city where you are transferred and you're searching house up to 15 days. It is exempt. More than 15 days, 24% of the salary will be taxable perquisite. RFA kitna taxable hai? 15% of the salary. But if you are staying more than 15 days, then how much? 24%. क्रैश कोर्स रहता तो पूरे कॉन्सेप्ट मैराथन की तरह बोलते चले जाओ. उसमें स्टूडेंट्स एंजॉय लिसनिंग. टीचर्स, एज अ टीचर आई लव टू टेक मैराथन लेक्चर. वन मैराथन लेक्चर इज ऑलरेडी देयर फॉर टैक्स. उसके साथ अमेंडमेंट पढ़ लोगे तो मैराथन हो जाएगा आपका. बट ये कोई मैराथन नहीं है, ये कोई क्रैश कोर्स नहीं है. वन कॉन्सेप्ट मेडिकल फैसिलिटी प्रॉब्लम, वन कॉन्सेप्ट आरएफए. अच्छे से करो, आपका पोर्शन पूरा प्रिपेयर. अभी मैंने होटल के लिए क्या लिखा क्लियर है. इफ यू आर ट्रांसफर टू अनदर सिटी, up to 15 days your hotel bill will be reimbursed by company, not taxable. Beyond 15 days 24% of salary will be taxable. और इसमें परक्विजिट में है 25 लाख से कम पॉपुलेशन है तो 10%, 10 लाख से कम है तो 7.5%. I think just for the sake of the rate you write, but otherwise every small city's population is also more only, so I didn't use it in the problem. But if you want to write down. RFA, population greater than 25 lakhs, तो 15%. छोटे मोटे सिटी की भी होगी. Population greater than 10 lakhs, less than 25 lakhs है तो 10%. Up to 10 lakhs है तो 7.5. Done? Note it down. Population. Half an hour more classes there, and we are taking up in that half an hour combined problems and one last perquisite for motor car. Even if I don't complete tomorrow first half an hour, I'll do the salary के past exam के questions, ताकि आपको अच्छा practice मिले, and then we'll continue. Yeah, this question थोड़ा smaller version करके मैंने रखा है. Write down if you want to. All right, are you all also back after a break? थोड़ा धूप खा के आओ, थोड़ा हवा खा के आओ, because online classes, you cannot sit more than 1.5 hours on the same place ऐसे. Exam 3 घंटे लिखना है, बिल्कुल correct है. Okay. So this RFA problem, one problem I have solved with all the options and all. I hope that is clear. Yes. Okay. So Neil, you want an answer ki when the courses, how are you liking? First you tell me, Neil, are you following this class, one concept, one problem? Huh? You can download the app and check. You will see all the notes and all amendment lectures also over there. So is this class clear or not? Or we should take it as a fast track. फटाफट फटाफट पूरे concepts पढ़ा दो बस. इसमें हम क्या कर रहे हैं? One concept RFA, one problem. One concept medical facility, one problem. And now we are combining and doing. So it will take little more time, dear. Your answer I'll surely give to you. Today is day 15, I guess, day 15 or 16 of our class. So at least computation of income, advanced tax, interest, PAN, deductions, and I really want to take very nicely 8 marks TDS TCS chapter. TDS TCS में I'll do so many examples. जितने ज़्यादा problem practice करोगे ना, you will apply that. So at least 12 classes more to go. Okay, Neil, you got your answer. 12 classes more to go. So today is 4th, no? So around, I think 17th we should be able to complete, but it might go to 18th and 19th also, because in between 1 or 2 days I have marathon lectures at CA Hyderabad chapter. So that time I won't be taking. Huh? Those days are offline classes in Hyderabad, so I'll not be taking this online mode class. Okay. Always, your suggestions are welcome, dear students. It's like more than 2 decades I have been teaching, but I don't want to dominate. आप बोलो कैसे पढ़ना है, आपको वैसे पढ़ाएंगे. हाँ, लेकिन लिखना है notes. That's why I have not given the notes. You write the notes, then you learn it. Okay, chalo, let us combine today's class. All the perquisites are benefit in kind given by employer to employee. Some are totally exempt like telephone and all. Some are fully taxable. Some are taxable, but you have to bring it into monetary terms. जैसे rent-free accommodation is taxable, 15% of salary, but you have to bring. What is definition of salary for RFA? Maybe 10th time. वापस बोलो. Basic, DA only in terms. Commission कोई भी, per month भी, percentage भी, bonus, fees, and taxable allowance. What is not considered in the definition of RFA? Perquisites नहीं लेना है. Taxable जो RPF होता है ना, recognized provident fund और interest, वो सब नहीं लेना है. ठीक है? So now with this, I think we can increase our speed for the coming 20 minutes. We are taking some nice combined problem also. And एक और भी करते हैं ना, combined problem के साथ हम थोड़ा सा 58 problem हो गया ना. Let us do a combined problem. 68th. This is also a practice manual, मतलब past exam का problem है. Exactly same level of problems are coming for 8 marks. Only thing I have not included is, actually when this problem came for 14 marks, they gave with this deductions also. But deductions I cannot take now, dear students, because अभी तक हमने complete नहीं किया है. ठीक है? चलो. Lakshmi. 68th problem I am doing in class in notebook. Now presentation. Acha, were you all there in the combined problem of retirement benefit? Taxable gratuity, taxable pension, taxable leave salary. Right? So then we have done everything in the working notes and we wrote main answer. इसमें भी ऐसे ही करेंगे. Lakshmi is aged 66 years. देखते से senior citizen. What will be the basic exemption? 3 lakh. If she is senior citizen, non-resident, then same. Okay? Right. She is in continuous service since 2000 and receives following salary and perquisites from the company. Basic, DA. DA is forming part of salary, so we will take that. Bonus, 2 months basic pay is given as bonus. Commission as a percentage of turnover, 15 crore ka 1%. contribution by employer and employee in RPF. Employer की मर्जी, वो तो 3 लाख रुपीस contribute कर रहा है, but how much is exempt? 12% of basic DA and commission. Interest is 9.5% exempt. RFA by company, for which company is paying 70,000 rent. So rent paid by company or 15% of salary. I'm repeating one pitfall here, very important. I have seen past exam papers wherein immediately after basic DA के बाद ना RFA दे देते हैं, फिर एजुकेशन अलाउंस आता है, फिर कुछ और आता है, फिर बोनस आता है. तो even if RFA is given first, dear students, take RFA last, because in RFA you have to take the education allowance, you have to take the bonus and all. So even if RFA is given first, shall we take it last? Because definition of RFA में सब include होगा. Are these pitfalls awareness helpful to you? हमको ना एग्जाम सेंटर में राइज होके निकलना है, कोई वंडरला के वाटरफॉल के स्लाइड में नहीं गिरना है ना? चलो, entertainment allowance 30,000. Will Lakshmi get exemption? No, exemption is only for government employees. So super beautiful 8 marks problem. Children's hostel expenditure for 3 children is 5,000, but exempt is 300 per child only for 2 children. How many of you are promising and commenting below that we are doing it in the notebook? We are writing notes. I was actually expecting that, looking at my commitment of teaching, कि मैम YouTube में ऐसे ही पूरा पढ़ा दे रहे हैं, तो स्टूडेंट्स ना पूरे नोट्स लिख के पिक्चर्स क्लिक करके टेलीग्राम में भेजेंगे. माय टेलीग्राम ग्रुप इज ओपन. हाँ, नो न्यूसेंसेस प्लीज. उतना टाइम किसके पास है कि कोई बकवास करे और फिर हम जाके उसको ब्लॉक करें? आई रियली फील बैड फॉर दैट पार्ट. क्यों लोग परेशान करने में मजा आता है दूसरों को, पता नहीं. But if you have written very nicely the booster notes what Dipti ma'am has given, write it. I don't know if you have seen earlier lectures, all the students said that booster notes were like an asset. उनको मैंने कभी booster notes print करके नहीं दिए बेटा. वही चीज मैं आपके लिए कर रही हूँ. फिर भी रोज 2-4 लोग पूछते हैं कब मिलेंगे कब मिलेंगे. तो you say you want print, take print, let it lie in your dicky, in your wardrobe, in your cupboard, in your bag. दिमाग में कब जाएगा पता नहीं. Sorry, I've been little harsh, no? थोड़ा डांट रहे दीप्ति मामी. कभी कभी खा लेना चाहिए 100-200 ग्राम डांट भी. All right, combine problem number 20. Oh, not problem number 20. Just a minute. I discussed it from my book, but you all have this printout with you, no? It's problem number 60, beta. Problem number 60. Computation of income of Mrs. Lakshmi. Don't worry, some more problems orally सही पर हम करेंगे अभी. These I call it as combined problem. इसमें allowances, perquisites सब आ गए. चलें साथ में करें. Particulars, amount, basic salary. How much is basic salary for Lakshmi? 6 lakhs. 50,000 into 12. D. Forming part of the retirement benefit. 20,000 into 12. Dearness allowance it is called. And whatever DA you receive, it's going to be taxable. चलें आगे. Bonus. Bonus is 2 months basic salary. So that is 50,000 into 2, 1 lakh. Commission. 15 crore. 15 crore is 150 lakhs और उसका 0.1%. क्योंकि हम lakhs में कर रहे हैं ना पूरा. 150 का 0.1%. पता नहीं. कितना करोड़ है? 15, और करोड़ में 7 जीरो लगा देते हैं, और उसका कितना है? I know I'm making decimals my best friend. 1,50,000. Is it correct? Commission? Yeah. Contribution to RPF by employer. Contribution of the RPF by employer. कितना? 3 lakh. Less exempt. Basic plus DA plus commission. Bonus नहीं है, basic DA commission का 12%. Are you getting? You can put in the recognized provident fund basic DA commission का 12%. So 6 lakhs plus 240 plus 150. क्या हो गया है पेन को? कोई भूख लगी है शायद, चार्जिंग की जरूरत है. Sorry, 1 second. So that's coming to how much? 9,90,000. 12%. 118,800. Once again, employer has contributed 3 lakhs to RPF. Uski marzi. How much is exempt? 12%. So 3 lakh ka 12%. Array, sorry, salary ka basic DA commission 9,90,000 का 12%. 181,200. चले आगे. Employee का own contribution, you get deduction in 80C. Interest on RPF is 9.5%. It is exempt. Up to 9.5% is exempt. Entertainment allowance पहले लिखो. RFA है but take it late. Entertainment allowance 30,000. RFA rent free accommodation working note 1. Children's education allowance वो भी पहले लिखना था actually. Children's education allowance is for 3 children 5,000 each. मतलब 5,000 each for 3 children is 15,000. Correct है? कितना है? चिल्ड्रन हॉस्टल, नॉट एजुकेशन. रियली सॉरी, सीधा हॉस्टल ही दिया है. हॉस्टल एक्सपेंडिचर इज 5,000 into 3, 15,000. But exempt under section 1014 is 300 per month for 12 months for 2 children. 300 per month into 12 into 2. 7,200. So taxable is coming to how much? 7,800. Nice, clear. Children education आ गया. चलो अब जो आएगा टोटल मत करो क्योंकि RFA बाकी है, but just लिख लो. Gross salary minus standard deduction. Any doubt in the presentation? Now we are doing calculation of RFA. RFA is for which the company pays a rent of 70,000. Now, working note 1, definition of salary for RFE. Shall I take basic? Yes, basic कितना है आपका? 6 lakh. DA 2,40,000. Commission 1,50,000. And for RFA we will take bonus and fees also. Bonus कितना है? Yeah. Why is there a network issue? But some students are joining, leaving. 1 second. The notebook got closed by mistake. Little touch here and there in the laptop. Gone. तो फिर से लिखना पड़ेगा, काफी सारा इंफॉर्मेशन गया. 1 second. Yeah. Are you all with me? I'm making working note 1. हाँ, तो ऊपर से कॉपी करके ही हम बना लेंगे वर्किंग नोट. एक एक चीज हम लिखते चले जाएंगे. What is the first thing we'll write is basic. Definition of salary for RFA. Are you all learning lot of presentation skills or not? And the pitfalls, importance की आप गलती ना करो एग्जाम में. बेसिक ले लो, कितना है? 6 lakh. DA ले लो 2,40,000. Bonus, of course, we will take for RFA bonus. Fees नहीं है, नहीं तो वो भी हम लेते थे. Will you take commission 1,50,000? Yes. RPF? No. Entertainment allowance? Yes. Entertainment allowance is fully taxable, and yes. Children's hostel allowance? Hostel allowance, yes. But beta, hostel allowance, how much have you got? 15,000. But for definition of your this RFA, you have to take the hostel allowance only which is the taxable. जो taxable है ना वही हम लेंगे. समझ में आ रहा है आप सबको? हाँ, तो जो taxable वाला part है वही हम लेंगे. अब टोटल करो कितना आ रहा है definition of RFA. Faster than me, put the totals in the chat box. कैलकुलेटर करो. दीप्ति मैम बोलेंगे हम लिखेंगे तो एग्जाम में दीप्ति मैम नहीं खड़े रहेंगे ना. Yes. 1 second. Basic you have taken, DA you have taken, bonus we have taken, commission we have taken, education, entertainment allowance we have taken, children's hostel expenditure. 1 second. 6 lakhs. How much you all are getting? Put the total. 240, 1 lakh, 150, 30,000. Is it coming to 11,27,800? Check karo. Now, RFA, nothing given means population is 25 lakh se zyada. 15% of this salary. Are you all with me? You all are getting the answer? 15% of this salary. 169, 170. Okay. Or rent paid. How much the rent is paid by company for this employee? 70,000, whichever is lower. ये याद होगा बेटा आप सबको. Rent free accommodation is 15% of the salary or rent paid by employer, whichever is lower. So lower is 70,000. So RFA आएगा 70,000. Now let us do the gross salary. Total करो कितना आ रहा है. $181, $200. Check and ask. Hmm. 13,79,000 is the gross salary. 50,000 is the standard deduction. 13,29,000 is the taxable salary. Taxable salary. Anyone who is not getting the answer or wants me to scroll up, down, ask. Very nice problem. In this, if they add other source, 1 or 2 items. Huh? 1 or 2 items, if we join, if we add other source, और डिडक्शंस एक तो है कि एम्प्लॉय ने भी कंट्रीब्यूट किया है आरपीएफ में, तो एटीसी डिडक्शन ही विल गेट. हाँ, ATCCD 1 and 2 and all I will teach you when we come to that chapter. So you will get that deduction. So this will become a 14 marks problem. Isn't it a very nice problem? I think some of the simple problems we can do orally now. Retirement benefit. Sure. Study material, anywhere you feel any problem you want to do it. If you are facing any doubt, click the picture. But one thing is, click the picture and send me the topic. मैं तो salary पढ़ा रही हूँ पाप. Study material का capital gain का doubt भी पूछ सकते हैं. But topic, subject, I teach accounts, costing, tax since last 20 years I have been teaching. तो आपको जो भी डाउट है सब्जेक्ट टॉपिक के नाम के साथ भेजो एंड वेट फॉर 24 hours. Okay? Telegram group, WhatsApp challenges group, you all are wherever you are connected. Okay, chalo. So in our sheet, 60th problem is done. 59th I'm doing orally. One second, dear students. One more concept is there in salary chapter. Actually, it is like lease, relief. Relief in salary. We can take it separately or we can take it tomorrow. देखेंगे. ठीक है? Raj is employed with this company on a monthly salary of 26,000. Okay. So this is a very simple and nice problem. We can definitely do this orally. Monthly salary कितनी है? 26,000. Okay. Now, rent-free accommodation in Bangalore. Now see, RFA is given first. Still, we will always take it last. Company has given him housing loan of 4 lakh, repayable in 8 years during the previous year at 3%, whereas the RBI rate or RBI or SBI, anything, is 8.75. So 4 lakh into 5.75% will be taxable. How much is it coming? 4 lakh into 5.75%. 23,000. Taxable requisite. Company has purchased a car on 1st May 2020. This car is sold to Raj in July 22. How many years the company has used and then sold to Raj? 2 completed years. Fraction ignore karna hai. May 20 से May 21, May 22. Okay. So what's the depreciation on motor car? It's 20% WDV, but just for revision, I'm shifting to our booster notes, Sarathi material, and I want to show you the chart. Motor car, 20% WDV. Computer, 50% WDV. other assets 10% SLM. ठीक है, right. Normal we take 9 classes. अभी I am remembering motor car भी का भी perquisite बाकी है और relief भी बाकी है और कुछ past exam के questions भी बाकी हैं. So might be I'll take half the class this only tomorrow and then we can start with another topic. Yeah, in between definitely one day I'll pause and I'll discuss the MTP. MTP के papers discuss कर लेंगे एक दिन बैठ के पूरे. ठीक है, चलो कहाँ थे हम लोग? आ जाओ वापस. Yeah, we were in this problem for Raj. So 2 years depreciation you have to charge on WDV. Can we calculate now? 250 into 20%. So पहले साल का depreciation 50,000, फिर 2 lakhs पे 20%, मतलब 40,000. So the day I gave to employee, what's the value of the asset? 160. I gave to employee the car after 2 years, not free of cost, but in 1,20,000. So 40,000 is what? Perquisite. He made Diwali purchases 19,000 on the credit card. Taxable. Amount along with annual fees. वो भी taxable है. Employer employee का credit card shopping का bill दे रहे, taxable. He was allowed to use video camera and laptop. Laptop uses exempt. But video camera 40,000 का 10% per annum. तो यहाँ तो कुछ नहीं दिया, तो पूरे साल का वो भी ले लेंगे. और monthly salary है 26,000. So 26,000 into 12. So basic salary is only 3,12,000. Now last, are we ready to go for RFA? Notebook में लिखते वक्त RFA लिख के blank छोड़ना, so that when you do the total you remember कि you have left this space. Yes, right. Okay, चलो अभी what I am saying is RFA के लिए will you take this perquisite loan part? No. Motor car? No. Credit card bill? No. Video camera use? No. All these are perquisites. RFA के लिए you take basic DA, bonus, commission fees, taxable allowance. Finish. So 3,12,000 का 15%. 46,800 is RFA. करो total ये problem का. 3,12,000 basic, 46,800 RFA, loan is 23,000, car ka perquisite is 40,000, Diwali purchase is 19,000, credit card bills is 1,500, video camera use is 4,000, 446,300. $446,300. 446,300 मैंने ओरली किया, but I hope आपको समझ में आया. Do it as homework. Tomorrow when I start my class, any doubt you have, you can ask. 396,300. That's all for today, dear students. Tomorrow I will continue the 4th class for salary only with motor car. हाँ, मोटर कार कर लेते हैं कल एक, और रिलीफ भी पढ़ा देंगे आपको, और पास्ट एग्जाम के पेपर्स. And tomorrow with this I'll take a very small part that is agricultural income. I'm telling you very frankly so that you can make your schedule. Anyone thinking कल का क्लास मिस करेंगे? बिल्कुल नहीं करना है, क्योंकि कल मैं आपको December 21 RTP, MTP, CA एग्जाम, CMA एग्जाम, all combos problem we are. कल nothing to teach except motor car perquisite. मुझे कुछ पढ़ाना नहीं है आपको, बट कल प्रैक्टिस का क्लास है सैलरी का, और मेरे साथ प्रैक्टिस करो. Past exam papers, if you try to do on your own, you will struggle. So tomorrow's class is exclusive salary chapter, and I am definitely going to complete it in 1.5 hours. So remaining part tomorrow we will do a small topic that is agricultural income. वो कल करेंगे साथ में और खत्म करेंगे. Day after tomorrow, I'm thinking I'll put a message in the Telegram for sure. I'm thinking to pause now because we have completed 5 heads. So better let us discuss the MTP 1 papers or some of your writing exam. You can do a lot of correction if you wish for MTP 2 and all. And then after this MTP 1 paper discussion, then we can go for one class में clubbing पूरा खत्म. Set off कोशिश करूंगी. Presentation important है. Set off आप सबको मेरे से अच्छा आता है. कहाँ गलती करते हो, I'll tell you. हाउस प्रॉपर्टी पूरा लॉस बाहर ले लेते हैं. बिजनेस लॉस सैलरी में सेट ऑफ करते हैं, जबकि मालूम है कि ये दोस्त नहीं है. कौन दोस्त नहीं है? सैलरी एंड बिजनेस हेड आर नॉट फ्रेंड्स. सैलरी एंड बिजनेस हेड आर नॉट फ्रेंड्स. So you can't set off business loss in salary. No, not allowed. Okay? So this is the flow of classes for those who are very inquisitive to know. But you know, you all ask me all the doubts in the live chat and I clear. And I ask you to comment once. Did you understand? Put me a message, all clear. Some of you are doing from mobile phone, so very difficult to turn and type and all. Full screen देख रहे होंगे. जो भी है, तो वीडियो खत्म होने के बाद ही सही कमेंट कर दो. इसको शेयर कर दो कि और लोगों को भी पता चले कि सैलरी चैप्टर कितना इजी है. हाँ, टाइम लगा ना, 3.5 क्लास लगेंगे पढ़ने में. बिंदास पढ़ो, आराम से पढ़ो. You just count 8 marks separate problem. See at least 2 MCQs of 2 and 2 4 marks. Even CMA exam, true and false, or abhi December mein to they are going to give you true and false, fill in the blanks all. So much is asked from salary chapter. I can't say, dear students, not in CMA, inter CMA final exam also. So salary and business head, to I feel for CMA final, completely you should do these 3 lectures. Huh? So share it if you feel good. Comment below. Would be glad to know. Okay, lot of efforts I am putting to take up these live classes. पता है रिकॉर्ड करके फिर लाइव अपलोड करना वो और इजी है. उसमें मैं कितनी भी बार पॉज करूं, चेक करूं. ये लाइव क्लास है, इसमें हम कहीं रुक नहीं रहे कहीं, except for 3 to 5 minutes break. We are doing it live and I think it is flawless. So you can trust me for your final exam. Go with me. अच्छे से बार बार repeated ये lectures देखो, नोट्स ले लो, प्रिपेयर करो, लिख के प्रिपेयर करो प्लीज. स्टडी मटेरियल के प्रॉब्लम भी कल करेंगे, मुझे याद कराना पक्का. दैट्स ऑल फॉर टुडे. थैंक यू सो मच ऑल ऑफ यू. बाय बाय. Yes, of course, waiting to see your comments in the chat box.